Is this how YouTubers do it? This is weird. Okay. It's about me, but it wasn't really me. It was like a ghost. I don't know. It was weird and I don't like to think about it. Wow. Okay. Hello everyone! It's Hannah, and that is the first time I am saying that on this channel. So today is, let's see, October 24th, which means Halloween is in a week from today. Halloween's a week from today. Oh my god. Since Halloween is a week from today, I wanted to do a Halloween creepy sort of ghost story type video. I have three personal stories that I want to share. I was way too young to remember any of this. It's my mom that told me these stories a while back. And then after that, I found a website that has like short, like scary stories just to like end the video off with some stories from online. But first, we're gonna get into this happened in this house that I am currently sitting in. These stories scar me to this day. My chocolate milk is almost gone and it's really making me upset. So I wrote down, if you see me looking down, it's because, I'll show you. I just wrote down like the brief summaries, if you can see. The brief summaries of like what happened, because I haven't heard these stories in a couple years. So the first story happened when my mom was married to my dad, and they were in this house. They were actually up in my now sister's room, which was their old room. So she told me that there was one night where they were sleeping. It was probably around 2 o'clock in the morning, and something woke my mom up. And she said she heard subtle, really quiet footsteps coming up the stairs and down the hallway. Because with my house, there's a staircase, you turn left, there's a hallway leading to their room, and then if you turn right, there's another hallway leading to what was a storage place room that nobody really went into. She heard the footsteps going towards their room. She heard them come into the room. She looked over and she saw a shadow, and it was getting bigger and bigger, because like shadows, if you're walking closer, it gets bigger, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. She didn't know if my dad was awake or not. All of a sudden she heard like this like swoosh sound. I can't even explain it. Like she couldn't even really explain it. She just said it was like a swoosh sound. It went down the hallway and down the stairs, and then it was gone. She woke my dad up. She was basically like, "Did you hear that?" And he was like, "Yeah, I heard that. What was that?" And then, yeah, so that's the first story. The next two stories that I'm gonna tell happened when my mom was not married to my dad anymore, so it was just her in that same room upstairs. But she said I was about 4 at this time, so it was about a year or two later. She said that she was asleep. It was late at night, probably around midnight or 1 a.m. This one freaks me, like my voice, I feel like I'm like short of breath. My voice is shaky telling this one because it's about me, and it creeps me out every time I even tell it or hear it. So she said she woke up in the middle of the night. She opened her eyes and she saw me standing at the end of her bed, just staring at her. And she sits up, her eyes are like still like half closed, so she's like, "Hannah, like, what's wrong? Like, why are you up? Like, what's going on?" I didn't say anything. I just kept looking. She said that she blinked and she opened her eyes and I was gone. That story freaks me out. But then she got out of bed because she was like, "What the hell just happened?" So she got out of bed, she went into my room, which was right next door, and she came in and I was fast asleep in my bed. That story creeps me out so much. It's literally giving me like anxiety just talking about it. Okay. Anyways, last personal story in this house. If you guys can picture, or if you guys can just like even like take like a necklace or headphones or anything that dangles that you can just like hold like this and it'll dangle loosely, and you take it and you just like draw it in a circle, like on a table, on a hardwood floor, anything where you can hear it just going like in circles. My mom said, again, she was sleeping. All of these took place in like the middle of the night. She woke up and she heard that noise of something dangling and going slowly in a circle. And she was like, what is that? The next morning, she went into, this happened in my room because she could hear it. I'm a wall away, so she could hear it from my room. She went in. I wasn't in there. I don't know where I was. I was little. She went in and she found an old, okay, there's like construction going on, but I'm not kidding. I literally just heard a fucking thump from upstairs. And my dog literally just jumped up from the chair. Oh my god. I'm freaked out. Okay, alright. So I'm used to it, but the fact that I'm just telling these stories just made me like get the chills up my back. Okay, so she went into my room. She found an old necklace that she's never seen before, just like laying on the floor of my room. My room didn't have a rug, didn't have carpet or anything. It was just a hardwood floor. So she picked up the necklace and it was nothing she'd ever seen before. So she heard the necklace spinning in circles like someone was holding it and just doing this with it. And then she woke up in the morning, it was laying in my room. Again, I don't know why she saw me standing at the end of her bed, why the necklace was in my room. I'm just gonna restate real quick. There was nobody else in the room, nobody else in the house. Me and my sister were probably outside. My mom checked, she found the necklace on the floor, and it's gone. Those are my 3 personal stories that happened in this house that I'm now sitting in. I'm going to pull up a few stories from the internet. I have to sneeze. Okay, I haven't read these yet, so I wanted to like read them on camera. We'll go with number 1, and it's called Mommy's Home. Ew, I feel weird saying that. A father is laying in bed after just waking up. He grabs the baby monitor and walks to his desk in his office at home. He has his baby on the baby monitor and hears his wife singing to her. He cracks a smile as he hears his wife singing, "Go to sleep, go to sleep," when suddenly the front door opens and his wife comes in with groceries. I don't like that. Especially baby monitors are so freaky. You can pick up anything. I've heard so many stories like that, and I feel like it's in so many like movies or shows or whatever with baby monitors and you hearing something that isn't there. It just freaks me out. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that one. I'll do 2 more. This next one is called What's in the Basement, and it goes, "Mommy told me never to go down in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy." Dude, if this is about a puppy, I'm gonna cry. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad and I cried. Then Mommy told me to never go into the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy or why he had no hands or feet. I don't know why he was making, what? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm such like a horror movie fanatic, and like I'm so obsessed with like scary stuff that some stuff like that just like, what? Like doesn't faze me. Last story that I'm going to read off the internet. Okay, this one doesn't have a name, it's just kind of here. And it goes, "When my daughter was 2, I found her twirling paper towel tubes tied with twine in the air. I asked her what she was doing. She said she was practicing her nunchucks. I was very confused as she'd have no way of knowing what they were. I asked her what she meant, and she said that Adam had told her how to make them and showed her each night how to use them. She went on to say that Adam told her to practice because she may need to know how to defend herself someday. I almost freaked out, but asked her what Adam looked like. She said he was tall, blonde, and had blue eyes. She said, 'Mommy, you know how he looks. You know him. He died of a headache.' I had to leave the room. You see, 4 months before she was born, my tall, blonde, blue-eyed martial arts pro friend had died of a brain aneurysm at the age of 27. She has not spoken of him since that day, so I'm not sure if I scared her with my reaction or if she had completed her lessons." Oh no. That's kind of like, That's not really scary. That's kind of like, I don't know what the right word is. She knew him like it was her friend. I don't know. Guys, one more quick like thing. My dog Finn, who I'm not going to show you right now, he will sit and bark at absolutely nothing. He'll be staring at something, like either in my living room or he did it in my kitchen too. He'll be staring and barking and growling at nothing. I'll go and I'll look, like I'll see if he's like seeing a reflection or if he's like seeing anything that would make him growl and bark, and there's nothing. I don't personally witness like anything like traumatizing or like that's scary. I just hear like sometimes I'll hear like subtle noises like I did earlier, like what my mom did with me standing at the end of her bed. Hell no. I would be the fuck out of here in 0.2 seconds. No. If you did enjoy, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you want. I don't know. This is how YouTubers do it. I don't know. I do have a few ideas that I am gonna film and edit and put up. But for now, I really wanted to get this Halloween inspired video out because Halloween is a week from today and I'm very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, give it a thumbs up, and I will hopefully see you very soon with another video, possibly a story time, let's talk video, like talking about certain things, I don't know. I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!
Was it on that beat? Yo. If your chick come close to me, she ain't going home when she supposed to pay.